I took my grandson to see what was the movie with Buzz Light?
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
the new Buzz. The Lightyear. I think it's called Lightyear.
with Keke Palmer's in that movie.
Okay.
She plays like the daughter. So we watching it, and the lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line. They're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women's. How did she have a baby? Shh. The movie ain't over with. So it's like, it fucked me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for. It threw me for a loop. These are kids that we have to show that at this age, like,
that part.
they're going to ask questions.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg has historically been an advocate against censoring,
I took my grandson
and his fame is based off expression. So my question is, Snoop, you have music videos with women dancing and kissing other women, dancing naked. So why is displaying lesbian behavior in your music videos appropriate, and you are afraid to answer the questions from your grandchildren?
So wait a minute. There's an answer to that, which is that the videos that he does for his music videos for adults, they're not like
I think he would say that they're not for kids. Those music videos aren't for kids.
I know that would be the setting and that would be the answer, but as a person who understands how kids work, kids see everything. Kids see everything. They see music videos. They hear lyrics. They hear these things.
But T.S., that's where parenting comes in, right? I mean, you're right. Kids, if you just let them, they can see everything. But
I'm glad you said that's where parenting comes in, because as a parent, you should also explain to your children that other things exist in the world outside of what you have deemed normal in your own home.
Let me ask you something, because I'm gay, and I get the points you're making, but at the same time, maybe at a certain age you do bring things up, but at ages that are earlier than that, kids that are younger, a parent can say, I'm not ready to talk to them about it yet. I mean, that doesn't make them homophobic if they say, I don't want to talk to them about all this until a certain age.
It's rooted in a bit of homophobia.
Is it? Is it though?
A little bit. It is rooted because
it can be. It certainly can be. But I don't know if it is in Snoop's case. But
you also you're never afraid to talk to your kids about having a little boyfriend or a little girlfriend at a certain age. I know that we've been conditioned to be able to understand heteronormative activity. We've been conditioned to that because that's all we see, because we've always, as queer people, been pushed to the side and swept under. So it is time for us to have these uncomfortable conversations.
That there were gay characters in a movie he brought his grandson to. Snoop, if you were so concerned and so holy and sanctimonious, you would do your research like any adult with a brain would do. If you weren't so high all the time, you'd be able to do that. All you have to do is go in Google, type in Parent's Guide, and you'll find all kinds of guides that will tell you exactly what's in these movies. I have to do it because of my mother-in-law, who's 95 and does not like to see people getting murdered in movies. Try it, and stop trying to get a little bit of attention for yourself by throwing the LGBTQ plus community under the bus, you Trump-loving traitor.
Problem with two women kissing on a Disney Channel movie, talking about he didn't want to see that. He wanted to watch the movie with his grandson. Men and women shouldn't be showing, PDA in front of kids. I don't care if it's woman and woman, man and man. woman and man. No adults should be showing acts of intimacy in front of children. That's first and foremost. But since the beginning of time, children have had to watch men and women kiss on TV and show acts of intimacy. I think it's inappropriate for any adult to display that kind of behavior in front of children. I don't care what your, preference is as far as who you want to date. The only reason he had a problem with it was because it was two women. This is the same Snoop Dogg who had a video in the 90s, named Murder Was the Case. And if you're a Christian, it showed Christian children to choose the antagonist in their religion because it was cool. Snoop Dogg did it. So you misled, I don't know how many thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of kids in the 90s with your music promoting heinous crimes, gang violence, drugs. A lot of it promotes SA. You didn't have no problem misguiding somebody else's children, but you're afraid of your grandson being influenced because of two women kissing? If that ain't the biggest hypocrite I have ever come across, it's bad enough he did what he did at the beginning of the year and we called him out for that. But this here takes it to a whole nother level. So you've misguided almost every community of children in America with your music and your attitude and your quickness to resort to violence. But two women kissing is where you draw the line for your grandson. Can you imagine what you've done to other folks' grandkids? Please stop it.